Space Engineers. This is Captain Rick Havoc with the Terran Republic Navy, and I hope you're all having a wonderful day. I am coming to you today from the Research and Development Station of the Terran Republic Shipyard to bring you a combat test and review of this ship you see before you. This is the Type S101 Missile Destroyer by Nemo, and it's a pretty good ship. It's got connectors on both sides, both ion and hydrogen thrusters, and a pair of rocket turrets on the sides here. And I added a couple of point defense up here by the thrusters because Nemo really didn't equip the ship with enough point defense. And so, go around the front here, because I performed a little installation. It's probably not really necessary. I discovered it's not really necessary. I put in a nuclear missile launcher and a couple of cameras here so I could launch these dumbfire nukes at my adversaries to finish them off. And I discovered a little trick that makes that unnecessary. So, and the thruster and weapons layout on this side is the same as on the other side. I did add a second entry and exit point right off the control station in order to get out quickly after, when I crashed the ship after completing the combat portion of this review. And back here we have plenty of thrusters. This ship is very maneuverable, and matter of fact, this, especially since that I figured out that little trick about the warheads on the large grid missiles, I am going to be adding this ship with modifications to my survival mode PvE game. So let's have a look at what we have here. One of the first things I want to call to your attention is the fact that the script that controls these doors has a short delay, so you do not want to dawdle. Once you open one of these doors, you want to get through, or it's going to close on you. So back here we have small pressurized accessible engineering space, and get to some of the engineering components. We got the main large reactor down here. These stairs go to nothing. If you go all the way off of them, you just fall down next to the reactor. But this space does have possibilities. Since it's pressurized, and also have the conveyor port access cargo container right here, and you could fix up, you could put in minimum amenities to make quarters back here. You can put a bed over here and a shower and a toilet over here, and have a Spartan quarters back here. there's considerably more to show you this way through this door, because this leads to the missile bay, and that's actually what takes up most of the ship. And see? And these are the large missiles back here, and so with creative mode tools activated, I can easily change out these standard warheads for nuclear or thermonuclear warheads, providing that I also have the nuclear weapons mod activated. And this takes you down past the large missile bay, and you got down here we have the server area. This is where all the programmable blocks that operate the ship, open and close the doors, and control the missiles. Launch computer, ship computer. Everything's controlled by, or most everything is controlled by scripts on this ship. And everything but the most basic functions is controlled by scripts. And down through the center, down here, you can come down here between the small missiles and get all the way up here to the jump drive. So let's see, we have 8 standard warhead missiles with just standard small grid warheads. And we have, looks like 2 decoy missiles. That's these 2 right here, the ones with the red and white. And we have the 2 large grid missiles. But wait! There's still more to show you. There's still more to be seen inside this ship. But we have to use our jetpack to get to it. If we come down here next to this missile, all the way to the floor of the missile bay, there's a couple of doors, one here and one on the other side, and these lead to the rest of the ship. But you also again have to use your jetpack to negotiate this area. So you see we have 1, 2, 3, 4 large cargo containers, more than the ship really needs. And of course this area is not pressurized, and you can't make it airtight. But not everything you can install in a ship needs to be in an airtight compartment. You can install, there's plenty of room in here to install a refinery and some assemblers, so you can have production on the ship, and you do not need to be, it does not need to be pressurized. put in production up here, which is what I intend to do with the ship. Also intend to stick a couple of hydrogen engines just in case we run out of uranium in the reactor. And I think I am going to eliminate this last cargo container and replace it, and create some living space back here or up here in my survival ship. The hell? There. So that's pretty much. That's everything pretty much but the control area, which is what I'll show you next. And here we have our survival kit. Everybody knows what that's for. And here's our ship's repair projector. And one of the things I just got to mention here is I do not care for ships with dark interiors. I prefer ships with white or at least light colored interior, because you can see better. And because Nemo didn't route conveyors down to put an air vent in the control space down here, in order to have atmosphere in the control space, you need to basically prop this door open it up and turn it off, so it's sitting open and you get air from the rest of the ship. And like I said, I did set up an entry and exit right here so that I would be able to bail out after when we crash the ship. And this is the control station. And you can see get all the information you need off of these LCD screens to run the ship. And our toolbars are also pretty much all set up by by Nemo. And this is our first toolbar, and you control the designators and rotors and cameras with these. And we have our jump drive and our missile hatch door control here. And these are the various controls for firing missiles. This is for the small grid missiles. And you can also launch your decoy missile with the decoy missiles with this toolbar. And you can launch and rebuild your heavy missiles from this toolbar, or you can basically use these previous toolbars to just turn the projectors on and leave them on, and then go to toolbar 5, and you can launch all your missiles from this toolbar. And replace them as well. We've got the welder controls for both types of missiles here, and the control for the bay, camera in the bay. And this is batteries, the projector, beacon, and connectors, and connected cameras. Very, very nice of Nemo to equip the ship with cameras on the connectors. It makes it much easier to dock. And we have our override controls for gyroscopes and forward thrusters here. And so that's pretty much it for the interior of this ship. And as I said before, this is the S101 Type S101 Missile Cruiser by Nemo, and you will find the link in the description below. And let me take this opportunity to remind you that if you are enjoying this content and would like to see more of it, please remember to smash those buttons down below, the like and the subscribe and the notification bell, so you'll be notified when I release new content. And as you see a little bit here, this ship is highly maneuverable, especially with the gyros at full power. And we'll demonstrate further maneuverability in part 2 of this combat test and review, the combat portion. So I will be back with you when I have this ship out on the test range and have an adversary set up to test it against. Until then, I will see you later, so please come back for part 2. Until then, have a good day.